Today we're in Port Washington, New York in Manhasset Bay. I'm Patrick Hopkins with Italian Yacht Group, and I'd like to welcome you aboard this 2023 Okean 52. We're going to start today's walkthrough on the Flybridge. There's seating for over 10 people up here. A great place to be when you're cruising in the open air as we are here at anchor. Over here on your port side, we have a sink with a cool box. This hardtop has been outfitted with plexiglass that you can see through. This keeps the top of the boat light and keeps the weight more towards the center. Just past the forward-facing seating is this large sun pad that goes all the way forward of the helm. Teak is all the way underfoot, all the way to the aft section of the Flybridge. And here, the best place to run the boat, the Flybridge helm. We have two garment displays, your zip wake, a bow thruster control, your throttle controls, and a joystick docking station. Most Flybridge vessels, this is why you buy the boat. To run from up here with 360 views, to have all your guests on board. If you have a captain here, you could be entertaining back there. The Okean is unique, which we'll get into later, but the Salon completely converts into an open layout. But while cruising, this is the staple for places to be. One thing I noticed as I transit the staircase here that leads up and down to the fly, also references a ladder, are all these handholds, both up here and down here. This is great, especially when you're coming up to the Flybridge while it's underway. 3 steps down from the cockpit, we get to the swim platform. With a really sizable platform that houses this tender, but it's also great as a teak beach. If you want to dive, swim, put your water toys out here. These current owners have a sea bob on board, which this is a great launching platform for. There's a control for the swim platform up and down on the port side. This is not on a hydraulic pump, but rather a slide system, which works incredibly well, especially considering it has integrated teak steps into the hull. And then we move right here, just a little forward to the summer galley with a grill and a sink, as well as this storage area underneath that can double as a crew quarter. Before coming up on the starboard side, we have our Glendenning with the control for your cable master for your shore power. Up a couple steps from the swim platform, we get into the cockpit. I don't know any other cockpit like this. 2 wing stations that fold down. Aft seating that looks all the way through the salon into the galley and makes this one communal space. You could have family, friends, a charter. There is no question that at anchor, which we are now, this is the perfect place to hang out. Port side in the cockpit, we have an ice maker. As we make the seamless transition from the cockpit into the salon and the galley, you see that we have a great open space here. 2 side decks that fold down on each side, a bar. There is no 52-foot boat in category that can make you feel like you have this much space. You might as well be on a catamaran with how wide this boat has become. In the aft section of the galley, we have a Panasonic microwave and convection oven, a single basin sink, a 2-burner cooktop, 2 isotherm refrigerators, this awesome serving bar that serves out to the side deck from inside the galley, storage throughout, an extra fridge drawer because, as you know, on a boat of this size or any size, refrigeration is paramount. Imagine being an owner-operator of this boat and you can see 360 views the entire time. All these windows, 2 opening side windows with 2 skylights overhead create a great cross breeze as well as a ton of natural light. Seating for at least 6 to 8 people here at a table that opens up to be a dinner table or folds in to be your coffee table. You have a high-low TV on the starboard side. And again, there is no place you could feel more connected to the water. Okean's really paid extra attention at the helm here, making things seamless and easy. To port, I have all my switches for the 12 volt and 120 volt system, 2 Garmin displays, controls for your Seakeeper, your trim tabs, engine control, wiper control, bow thruster control, and your joystick. The views of this Helm are incredible. We're sitting all the way forward. We have a huge single pane here in front of us and can easily see port and starboard sides. Great place for less than satisfactory weather conditions. Before we go down to the staterooms, follow me to the bow. Moving forward up the side decks, you notice teak underfoot, just as there is on the fold-out wings. Here on the bow, this option has actually changed. This used to be a sun pad. Now, we have a C-shaped settee with a table that goes down and can convert into a sun pad. While the table is raised, this is a perfect place to have a glass of wine and watch the sunset. If you're someone like me who has to stay out of the sun a little more, there is an optional shade. As we head to the staterooms, I just want to take this time to point out the break in the rail as I was talking about in the Salon. This gives you a little bit of extra view to keep you connected to the sea. At the base of the stairs is the entry to the twin cabin. This is the perfect guest accommodation for overflow guests with its over-under bunk, the lower of the two being a bit wider. All the way forward is OCD's VIP stateroom. The symmetrical hull-side windows allow this space to be naturally lit. With storage and closet spaces and drawers throughout, an island queen berth is centerline, and rounding out this room is an ensuite head, making for an extremely comfortable guest accommodation. This ensuite head also doubles as your day head on board. One step aft brings us into the master. The entire theme of this boat has been the connection to the water. And as you can see from these hull-side windows, in your master stateroom, you are right there. Here in the master, we have an island queen, 2 large storage cabinets, a flat screen TV, a vanity aft, and these hull-side windows. A sliding door to port brings you into the ensuite head with a stand-up shower. Now let's make our way aft to the cockpit to the main engine room access. OCD is powered by twin Volvo IPS 800s, giving her a cruise speed of over 20 knots. This kind of power expedites her ability to get onto plane and reach cruising speed quickly and comfortably. Aside from her power, this Okean 52 is a one-of-a-kind design. As you've seen in every space, it is meant to bring the outside in. If you're in the market for a boat from 50 to 55 feet, you're going to be hard-pressed to find something more versatile. On behalf of Italian Yacht Group and myself, Patrick Hopkins, I want to thank you for coming on board OCD, a 2023 Okean 52, one of my favorite boats under 55 feet. If you have any questions or would like to get aboard, feel free to contact me.